All right, rock and roll. So, I gotta go bio real quick, so you guys can hang out here, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys ready for this? Woo! My back is sore. Ugh. You're born ready? Nice. What squeaky cheese? All right, let's do this. Uh-oh. Oh, my stream went down for a second. It's a trap. It's totally a trap. Yeah, we're doing traps tonight. So we are going to be creating Dungeons and Dragons traps tonight. That is the purpose. That is the goal. And everything that we create here is going to be available on my site, thedmlayer.com, where you can get them and use them in your own games to murderize your own players' characters. Yeah. So yeah, doing some traps. It's beautiful. We need like an Admiral Akbar little GIF we can play. It's a trap. I can't do the voice. I can't do the voice, but it's a trap. However he does it, you know. You like murderizing? Nice. Murderize my empty coffee cup, man. It's not cool. All right, let me pull up the sheet we're going to be using for this. And let's go over here to my desktop. Probably zoom in a little bit on here. Come on, man. Come on, baby. So, yeah, this is and I have a quick part that we use for creating traps. Trap template. Here's my trap template. And yeah, it's gonna trade some craps here. Are we gonna use the dice? Here's the thing. What I've noticed with traps is we have a problem with creating puzzles instead of traps. You guys want to use the dice? Okay, we can use the dice. But we have to not create puzzles. We are not creating puzzles tonight. Like, we're not doing puzzles, we're doing traps. It's just simply traps. All right, so I'll get the dice out, but I want to make sure that we're all clear that we're creating traps. Let's see if I got the right one. Squeaky. You are right in the way. All right. All right, so these are the dice. These are, oh, and the beautiful dice bag. Oh, it's so beautiful. These are the Rory's story cubes that we will be using. Actually, I gotta put them on my desk. It's a beautiful bag. Holy crap. Got cat hair in here. Look at that. Imagine that. I have cat hair in my dice tray. Who would have thought it? It just annoys me. It's not as pretty looking. All right, so basically the way this works is we roll the dice, then we brainstorm a trap based on the dice results. We don't have to use the dice, like maybe they don't help us or something. But before, actually, hold on, before we do that, that's not a roll. Before we do that, there's a layer of cat hair over your entire apartment. Wow. Wow. So just a quick explanation of what we're doing here. There are two types of traps. There's mechanical and magical. So we'll make that decision at some point. We'll roll the dice first. And there are simple traps and complex traps. Now, a simple trap is one that is resolved in one stage. A complex trap is one that like rolls its own initiative, and you basically enter into combat rounds as the trap is doing stuff. Things are happening with the trap. So those are much more complex. My cat is grouching, which is why they're called complex traps. And then you decide the level range of the trap, and then you decide how deadly it is. Whether it's just a little bit or a whole lot deadly. And then we're going to do a description, trigger effects, counter measures. All of this will make more sense as we do it. So, but that's the basic idea of the template that I have, that I use. The process is to decide where the trap will be. Then we design the trap, and then we name the trap. So that's all of the forward matter, I think, that's necessary for this. Now we can just roll up some dice. All deadly. What cat is grouching? That's Squeaky. He's been bothering me all stream. He's constantly bothering me. All right, let's roll this. Oh yeah, well, Isox, the reason that YouTube doesn't play is that YouTube intentionally, as an app, they have it so that you have to have the screen opened up, otherwise it shuts down and doesn't play, because they want you to buy YouTube Red, which allows you to close or to minimize the app and still have it playing. So they're trying to incentivize you to buy a paid product, a paid service that they have. That's why it doesn't keep playing when you have it closed. I'll be honest, one of the principal reasons that I have YouTube Red, it's like $10 a month. One of the main reasons I have it is so that I can close the app on my phone and just listen to it in my pocket, for instance. That's one of the main reasons I got YouTube Red. So it worked for me. All right, so these are the dice that we came up with. We have, it looks like a scale, a dude pointing, and a dude with his a thumb. So I don't know if that helps you guys at all, but let's brainstorm a trap. Where is the trap going to be located? Is this going to be a trap for a hallway, a chest, a door, something like that? A pressure plate. Okay, so a pressure plate could be the trigger. Okay, so we got a pressure plate for a trigger. Some sort of weight. So that could be maybe the effect or something. I don't want a puzzle. I don't want a puzzle. If we're picking the correct statue, we are beginning to design a puzzle. Literally don't want puzzles. Place this trap inside a pair of boots. Oh, nice. Okay, let's do that. What's inside the boots? What is inside the boots that would be a trap? Oh, you know what we could say? There is a finely made pair of boots. What's the name of that spell that causes a magical aura to be around them? But it's not actually a magical aura. It's like Mistra's magical aura or something like that. There's a finely made pair of boots with, it's not holy aura. Nistel's? What's it called? The Nistel's magical aura? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do magical aura because since I'm gonna be publishing this, Nistel's is a proper noun, which probably Wizards would not like me to publish because they have copyright. So I'm just gonna say magical aura. There's a finely made pair of boots with magical aura cast on them, making them appear to be. This guy. Fighting. She got her butt kicked. Man. Squirty Pie, what happened? Did you lose? She got her butt kicked. Squeaky's just like, hello. I beat the crap out of her. I'm happy now. Look at him all blinking like he's all happy. What kind of magic item do they appear to be? What kind of magic item would they appear to be? Elven boots? What are the elven boots? There's some magical elven boots. What are they called? Boots of elven kind. All right. Ooh, boots of striding and springing. Oh, I kind of like that actually. It appear to be boots of striding and springing. All right, that's the description. Excellent. So the idea is that they put the boots on. So, okay, so we're gonna say there are small pressure plates in the heels of the boots. When someone puts the boots on and walks in them, the trap is triggered. Okay, now here's the next question. What is the effect? What is the actual trap itself? What does this trap do? Oh, wow. What does this trap actually do? I'm gonna put some eye drops in. My back really hurts. I'm gonna put some eye drops in. My eyes are getting really dry. Sovereign glue coats the soles of the boots, rooting the character to the spot. Oh, man. Holy crap. That's devious. That is so devious. Oh, I love that. I love that. Effect. When triggered, sovereign glue oozes from the soles of the boots on both the inside and the outside. It adheres fast to the PC's foot and the floor, rooting them in place. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm staying away from you, dude. Now, what are the countermeasures? What are the countermeasures? How can they detect it, first of all? And then if this happens to them, how do they get out of this? Like, how would they escape from this? What's the solution potentially? They're never going to trust a pair of boots ever again after this trap. If players figure this out, they're going to bottle the glue and use it. No, because the glue is already used. These guys are fighting again. Once the glue has been used, it's gone. It's gone. You can't reuse it. It's gone. It needs some strong alcohol like dwarven. Okay, how to find it though? The soles of the boots have some sort of abnormality. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so a successful DC, let's say 13 wisdom perception check reveals that the soles of the boots are abnormally thick. Upon examining the thick soles, a successful DC, let's say 15 intelligence, what is it, investigation check reveals the presence of a hidden compartment and in the soles and how to open it. If inside the compartment on each boot is a bottle of sovereign glue for the taking, as long as the trap isn't triggered first, which deploys the glue. All right, and then so that kind of explains that. Luke has favoritism to use a DC 13. It's a good number. It's a good number. No, that's not too easy. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When are players ever going to look at the boots before they put them on? Like, they're never going to do it. They're just going to put them on. So if they have the foresight to actually look at the boots, I want them to be able to find it kind of easily. The truth is that players are never going to look. They're just going to put them on. They're going to be like, oh, magical boots, I put them on. You know what I mean? So if they're smart enough to even look, then I want them to be rewarded for that. So that's my thought behind those DCs. Ooh, a cat strike. Oh, we'll get to that. We probably will have time for that toward the end of the stream. The glue takes 1 minute to set. Once it has done so, the bond it creates can be broken only with universal solvent, oil of etherealness, or with a wish spell. Wow. Two of my cats are growling at each other now. One minute to set. Yeah, that feels like a well. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Let's make it special. Let's make it special. Hold on a second. Effects. When triggered, sovereign glue this is a magical trap. So I think it's like special sovereign glue. The sovereign glue used in this trap sets in 6 seconds instead of 1 minute. I think we got to make that a little bit faster. And when triggered, the character feels something sticky, something wet. Something wet. It wouldn't feel sticky to you necessarily. Feel something wet inside the boot. And the boots seem to stick a little to the ground. If the character tries to remove the boots at that point, they must succeed on a DC 15 dexterity saving throw in order to do so before the glue before the glue sets. If the character tries to remove the boots immediately, yeah. If they don't try to remove immediately, they're screwed, and it sets. All right, good. A strength saving throw. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that makes more sense. I agree. A strength saving throw makes more sense. I agree. Because they're sticky. You got to like pull them off. Yeah. So now the next question is what kind of we gotta. So I think this is good. I'm good with this. This is definitely a magical trap. There's a little bit mechanical about it. Well, no, this feels like a mechanical trap actually. There's some magical components, but it still feels like it's mostly mechanical. I feel like it's mechanical mostly. There's magical components though. This is simple. It's a simple trap. This is not a trap that you would do at lower levels. If you do this at lower levels, you are just asking for a problem. I feel like this is like a higher level trap, right? It's like a level 11 through 20 almost, but 11 through 16 would be fine. This is a pretty nasty trap. Oh, that's a good point. The DCs are too low for higher levels. Okay, let's go back and take a look at that. This is definitely at least dangerous. I don't think it's necessarily deadly unless it happens in the wrong place at the wrong time. But if we're talking about higher levels, then the DCs are way too low. So yeah, let's go take a look at this again. Maybe like a 15, maybe an 18. Strength saving throw might need to be like what do you guys think? Maybe a 17? No, well, I don't think so. I think the difficulty and level, because we're dealing with sovereign glue and the ways to remove it are like you have to have a special magic item, the solvent, or you have to have a wish spell. Like it's super hard to take them off. So I think that by default makes them, if you get screwed by this, you need to be a higher level to figure this out. I think 17 is okay. I think any higher than that, it's like super hard. Yeah, that's true, Barda Bear. You can change the DC when you put it in your own game. Yeah. All right, what is the name of this trap? I think we're done. What's the name of the trap? Let's name it. And while you're naming it, I'm gonna get some coffee too. Brainstorm some names for this trap for me if you'd be so kind. Oh, that was like a weird screen. Boots of Greed. Drogrutus, you'd be mad if you lost your character to a pair of boots? Oh yeah, totally, dude. Absolutely, man. Boots of Bonding. Ooh. Boots of Sticking and Snaring. Oh, that sounds cool. Sticky feet. Boots of Sticking and Snaring. Boots of a Single Step. Groot's Boots. How many of us have to demand you read Old Man Henderson on stream before you do it? I don't know, lots of you. Maybe we should make that our next community challenge. We could make that the next community challenge or something, dude. Or I could make it like a sub goal or something. I don't know. All right, let's go with... I kind of like the boots of Sticking and Striding. The boots of Sticking and... What was it? Sticking and what? Sticking and... Snaring. Sticking and Snaring. Boots of Sticking and Snaring. Sweet. That's really cool. All right, insert quick part. Trap template. All right, let's do another trap. Let's do this. Now that was an actual trap. It was not a puzzle. I'm very proud. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. There you go. You have a mace, a morning star, a chest, and a poison symbol. Oh, wait a second. We should just call these... Hold on a second. What if we just call these Dan's boots? What if we just made these Dan's boots? How would that be? Huh? Huh? Nope, not happening. All right, anyway, let's get on with this. See you later, Dito. Thanks for hanging with us, buddy. What's the well, give me some ideas for a trap here. We'll just start brainstorming some ideas for a trap. A chest that when opened, a mace swings from the ceiling, poisoning the PC. That's not bad. I mean, that's, yeah, sure. Uh-huh. A Morningstar wielding mimic. Yeah, I want true traps though, not monster traps. A barbarian mimic. You're hit with the mace and a gas cloud is released. Oh, that's okay. All right, let's start writing this. So we're going to say there is a chest. There is a chest. Uh-huh. There is a chest. That's a great description. What's it's 10 out of 10. I don't know why this is so funny. Okay, keep Keeping it simple. Very important. Keep it simple, folks. There's a chest full of boots. Within the lid is a spring-loaded poisoned mace that swings out. A nondescript chest with no visible lock. Lethan, thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving me. I'm just gonna copy paste that. Can you tell that I've been writing almost every single day, working on Into the Fae? Like, this is what happens when every single day you're just writing and using your creativity. It gets totally worn out. All right, a nondescript chest with no visible lock. So then we're gonna say, I like the idea of, when the lid, opening the lid triggers the trap. Effect. Inside the lid is a spring-loaded mace that swipes in an arc at anyone standing in front of the chest when triggered. A spring-loaded mace inside the lid swipes in an arc at anyone standing in front of the chest. What is the to hit bonus? The mace. Well, this is where we actually, you know what we should do? Hold on, we should go to D&D Beyond and just look at something here. So sources, Dungeon Master Guide, there we go. And traps. Here we are. Come on, baby, you can do it. Where are my tables? There we go. So let's give it an attack bonus of like +5. +5 is a decent-ish attack bonus. Mace has an attack bonus of +5, and on hit deals, I feel like it's spring loaded. How much damage would it deal? You guys want it to be higher? You guys want it to be higher than +5? Yeah, +5. Well, I'm thinking we make this a lower level trap. Maybe a lower level trap. Just because we just did a high level one. And most groups play at low levels. You can always adjust it, it doesn't matter. It could be dangerous. Maybe it does like 1d8 damage for the mace itself, and then the poison does more damage. On hit deals 1d, so that's like 4. That's like 4. 1d8 bludgeoning damage. And the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes... How much damage should the poison be? Like 1d10 maybe? Yeah, if we do like 1d10... 2d6. I like 2d6 better. 1d10 is like too swingy. 2d6 poison damage. And causes the poison condition for 1 minute. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. 1d8 poison damage. And is poisoned for 1 minute. Period. End of story. Okay, there we go. That is the effect then. And we have the trigger. We have the description. What are the countermeasures then? Oh, we gotta do a 4 here. Yeah, I think 2D. I like 2d6 better. That's gonna put that damage up a little bit. Then we have an average damage of like about 10. That's still pretty. That's pretty like. That's a dangerous trap for a level 1 to 4. So I think we're doing this as a level 1 to 4 trap, and it's dangerous. I think that's kind of what we got going on here. So that's like level 1 to 4. It's dangerous. Of course, at level 1, this could totally kill you. This could kill a character at level 1. Well, they drop to 0 hit points and then they get healed, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not actually going to kill you. It's totally mechanical. All right. Countermeasures. Yeah, this is an early game trap. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Opening the trap, opening the chest from the side or at range, such as with a 10-foot pole. Bypasses the swinging mace. Then we can say a successful, we should just copy paste some of this stuff. We could. DC. What are the DCs for this guy? Oh, that's the save DC. But still we're looking at low levels. A successful DC 12. Wisdom. Perception check reveals the presence of the trap. But what would they see? Like, what would they see? Like on the outside of the on the outside of the chest, it's perception. On the outside of the chest, what would they be able to notice that would clue them in on the fact that there's a trap here? Like, what could there be? There's a spring and mechanical parts on the back of the chest. By the hinges? Oh yeah. Oh, they can see the wood buckling where the springs are pulling on the wood. Oh, I like that. That's a really good one. Reveals the presence of buckling wood on the back side of the lid, as though something inside were pulling on the wood. There we go. That's a good clue. And then they'll be like, okay, how do they disarm it? How do they disarm it? Hey, Munchgum, thanks so much for the tier 1, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Got 2-month streak going on. Love that crap, man. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate that. But can you disarm it? I feel like we could have a Thieves' Tools check. A successful DC, I don't know, what, 13? Dexterity, Thieves' Tools check can disarm the trap. Yeah, I don't want to add another trap on the trap. We already have a trap. Let's not. I don't really want to add more to it, honestly. I think we're good. I think this is good. What's the name? What is the name of this trap? Yeah, there are lots of ways you could, if you know, the thing is that we all know what's inside the lid. We all know exactly what happens. When your players encounter this chest that's trapped, they're gonna have no idea what happens when you open it. A fireball might erupt. You know, they have no idea what would happen. So it's easy for us to, you know, think of ways to bypass it, but your players aren't gonna know what happens. So it's gonna be a lot harder for them. Mace in a box? Oh, I like that. Mace in a box. That's a good one. I think we're gonna go with that one. Mace in a box. Cool. Bam. All right, next trap template. Here we go. Let's roll some dice. Oh, you're right. We missed something. We missed something. Must make a, thank you, DC 12. It's a low level trap. Is that about right? Yeah. Oh, well, it's dangerous. DC 12, that's okay. Yeah, we do have dangerous. So DC 12. Let's do DC 12. I'll make it a little higher. 13? 13? I love 13. 14. All right, 14. Sold. I want them to take the damage. Like, it's okay to take that damage. Oh, what's okay? Yeah, Dan's mace in the box. It belongs to him. Oh yeah, we're gonna roll for our next one now. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. So on a successful save, the target takes half damage and is not poisoned. All right, good deal. Thank you. I like it. All right, now let's roll our dice. Let's roll it. Elisa Goose, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right. Oh, look at, I have a cat. I rolled a cat. You guys, I rolled a cat. And a helmet. And a pterodactyl. And a pterodactyl. It's beautiful. There's a cat in a hat. Oh, there totally is. There's a cat in a hat. Oh, man. Okay. You got back from work? Oh, dude. Yeah, Friday, yo. Work's over. It is Friday for you, right? Is it Friday for you, Elisa Goose? Because you're like on the other side of the world from me, so I don't know what it is for you. You guys are ahead in time or something. You're either behind or you're ahead. I don't know which one it is. It's Saturday. Oh, okay. So you're ahead in time. Okay, nice. All right, guys, give me some ideas for this trap here. It's got to be a trap. It needs to be a trap. It's almost 2 p.m. Oh, nice. I want a trap. It's got to be a trap. A cat statue. The cat has a hat. Touch it wrong and a mechanical. But how would you touch it right? That sounds like a puzzle. That sounds like the beginning of a puzzle. I don't want puzzles. Players polymorph into a cat. Okay, that's the effect. So that's the effect. The effect is polymorph into a cat. Okay. Okay, there we go. What else do we got? We need a trap. It's got to be a trap. What's up, Shizzle? I see lots of stuff being written, but I don't see a trap. Just ignore the dino. Just ignore it. It doesn't exist. It's gone. What's picking up a helmet triggers the trap? Okay. So it's a okay. Oh. No, I didn't see any ideas that jived with me. And many of them were like 1/3 of an idea, but didn't have any follow through. All right, so there is a finely made helmet. A finely made helmet. A finely made gem encrusted helmet on a pedestal. There we go. Worth roughly, let's say 200 gold pieces. The trigger could simply be a pressure plate. So the trap is triggered. Let's say removing the helmet from the pedestal causes a pressure plate beneath the helmet we'll say trips a pressure plate beneath the helmet, triggering the trap. Helm of the Tabaxi? Oh, nice. Did we have our name? Helm of the Tabaxi. Tabaxi? Did I spell that right? All right, well, and then the effect is to polymorph into a cat. Oh, hold on a second. There is a finely made gem encrusted helmet shaped like the head of a lion. There we go. Beautiful. Removing the helmet from the pedestal trips a pressure plate beneath the helmet, triggering the trap. And then effect. The character who moved the helmet is targeted by a polymorph spell Polymorph spell. All right. Oh, Tabaxi is the Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, let's do that. Helm of the Catfolk. I don't want to do any copyright problems here, so let's use Catfolk. The character who moved the helmet is targeted by a polymorph spell, and we got to make a saving throw. The character must make a DC. Let's make this a middle level one. So maybe like a DC 15. DC 15. 16. Yeah, it does include a saving throw for unwilling creatures, dependent upon the saving throw DC of the wizard casting it. So we have to determine what the DC is. I see lots of 16s. Must make a DC 16. What kind of saving throw is it? What kind of saving throw is it? For polymorph? Is it Constitution or Charisma? Is it Wisdom? A DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the character is polymorphed into a tiny cat for 1 hour. You guys, I feel like 1d4 hours. All right, yeah, I like that. Make it random. I feel like I want to make it so that, like, I know the spell is only 1 hour. I know it is. I'm changing it a little bit. I almost want to make it so that you can't change back until it's over. You know, like typically with polymorph, if you take, like in this instance, the cat, as soon as it takes damage, will immediately, the polymorph spell will end and it will revert back into its normal self. So like my players would immediately just probably attack the cat to disrupt the spell if they know it's a polymorph spell. You know, maybe you become a cat. You can't change back unless you kill a mouse. How about dispel magic only? Oh, have it happen when you put on the helmet. Oh, yeah, I kind of like that. It just turns into another cat. Oh, nice. I like that. If the cat is reduced to 0 hit points, it just, if as a cat, so hold on a second. If as a cat, the character is reduced to 0 hit points, they just turn into a different breed of cat. This lasts until the spell ends or dispel magic is cast on the character. That's not that big of a deal. And then I do like the idea of putting the helmet on. I kind of like the idea of just putting it on. Placing the helmet. Putting the helmet on triggers the trap. Okay, cool. I like that. Oh, up to 9 times. Oh, okay. If as a cat the character is reduced to 0 hit points, they just turn into a different breed of cat. This can happen up to 9 times. And on the 10th time of being reduced to 0 hit points, the character reverts to their normal self. Otherwise, this condition lasts until the spell ends or dispel magic is cast on the character. All right, there we go. I like that. We need a reason for the players to put it on. Nah, it's still a trap. It's still a trap. If it's decorative and not functional though, they will likely not put it on. Yeah, that's a really good point. My original thought of having it be worth 200 gold pieces is they're definitely going to take it. They're definitely going to take it. But the chances of them putting it on are very, very low. I think we're going to change that back. Removing the helmet from the pedestal trips a pressure plate, which triggers the trap. Yeah, we're going to switch it back. Otherwise, they're never going to put it on. I don't want to make it a cursed item. I don't want to make it a cursed item. I don't want it to be a magical item with a curse. I don't. We're not making cursed magic items. We're making a trap. I want it to be a trap. Okay. Countermeasures. So there needs to be a way to see the pressure plate. And this could be a little bit higher, maybe like a DC 15. This is kind of a cool trap. You kind of want them to trigger this, you know? Reveals the presence of the pressure plate on the pedestal. Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. The pressure plate can be neutralized. And the helmet removed if a character quickly swaps an item of equal weight with the helmet. Placing that item on the pressure plate. The character must make a successful DC. So there needs to be 2 DCs. There's a difficulty, there's a check to see if you can judge what the weight of the helmet is. You need to know how much that helmet weighs. That's the first one. And then the second one is to actually make the swap fast enough. So there are 2 checks. I feel like judging the weight of it is going to be an intelligence check. Investigation, probably. Maybe, and it wouldn't be easy necessarily. Intelligence investigation check to determine the weight of the helmet, which is 12 pounds. There we go. It's a gem encrusted. Then the character must make a successful How much for the swap? To know the weight, DC 19, that's super, super high. Very, very high. Way too high, in my opinion. Then the character must make a successful DC sleight of hand. Swapping at the same, that's probably not that hard. I don't know, 13. Everything's 15. Everything's 15. This is going to be dexterity, sleight of hand check to swap the item with the, to swap the helmet with an item, with the item without triggering, tripping the pressure plate. And then we'll say, if either of these checks fail, the trap is triggered. All right, done. 12 pounds is really, well, it's a decorative helmet. It's not meant to be worn. It's gem encrusted. It's a decorative helmet. You know, there's lots of historical precedent for making decorative armor and stuff like that that's never intended to be worn. It's just decorative, you know. Yes, yeah, in the shape of a lion's head. So this is definitely a magical trap. It's simple. What level do we think we're going for here? This, honestly, getting polymorphed into a cat is not too big of a deal. I'm thinking 5 to 10. I think 5 to 10 would be fine. This is not, you guys, this is not dangerous or deadly. This is just like, oh, you got polymorphed into a cat. It's just fun, you know. I don't think it's a big deal. This is like a fun little encounter. Yeah, it's a fun trap. My justification for this IDC is that I want them to turn into a cat because this is fun. And these are kind of high, a little bit trending high, but I think that's okay. If the healer turns into a cat, it will not be fun. Yeah, it will. They'll laugh and they'll just hang around for a few hours. A Jaguar helmet, golden with jade spots and emerald eyes. Oh, that's pretty cool. Shaped like the head of a jaguar. Can't spell. There's a finely made gem encrusted helmet shaped like the head of a jaguar. Yeah, I'm not gonna rewrite this all. That's a great idea, but I'm far too tired to rewrite what I already wrote. Sorry, I'm lazy. A finely shaped helmet shaped like the head of a jaguar with jade eyes. With eyes of jade. There we go. You actually have a jaguar mask? Oh, that's cool. Oh, well. Oh, emerald eyes? Oh, eyes of emerald? Okay. There we go. And we've already named it. I think this is done. There we go. Let's do another one. Roll some dice. Wow. All right. You have a bottle of toxin, a guy beating up another guy, and then I don't know what this is. A guy hanging from the ceiling or something. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Where did I get these dice? Can you do a link to the dice, Dan, in the chat? I think I literally, or just link to my Amazon page. You can find them on my Amazon page. Oh, that didn't. Dice doesn't work. Just do my Amazon page, dude. Just do a link to the Amazon page. I think I might have done Rory's or something. I'm not sure. A poultice disguised as a health potion causes whoever drank it to see various illusions. You have a lever on a hole in the wall. If you pull upward, it will trap you in there. A booze bottle. It sends a player into a rage and attacks its allies. A false ladder that hinges and drops you into a poison pit below. I kind of like that idea though. That sounds interesting. I kind of like that idea. So there's yeah, I like that. We're gonna do that. That's a ladder trap. Yeah. Squeaky, I can't. He just wants attention. Can you wait? Can you wait, Squeaky? Please. Didn't bother me the whole stream. So how are we gonna describe this? There is a ladder. Help me! Help me! Help me! So basically I want there to be a ladder, and when you start climbing up it, the rungs on it break off and drop you into a pit or something. That's what I want to happen. There is a ladder that must be climbed to get to the next level up. There we go. Trigger. The 6th rung on the ladder pulls loose when climbed on and triggers the trap. What's the effect? Squeaky. Jeez. You're gonna get picked on. Yeah, you're gonna get picked on. He's bothering the crap out of me. All right, he's gonna get picked on. Squeaky's a big baby. Now he's running away. He doesn't want to get picked on. Look at him. He's running away. Squeaky, what are you doing? Come here. Come here, Squeaky. We're such a baby. Come here. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. He has been bothering me the whole stream. Now he's getting picked on. He doesn't like being picked up. He's been bothering me. He wants attention. He's Squeaky. There. Now he got picked on. Maybe he'll leave me alone for 10 seconds. Yeah, he's adorable. Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back to bother me again. Jeez. Effect. So the effect. When the trap, hold on. Triggering the trap causes a trap door in the floor to slide open. The character who pulled the rung loose on the ladder must make a DC something dexterity saving throw or fall into, causes a trapdoor in the floor to slide open, revealing a 10-foot deep pit, or fall into the pit. A pit full of acidy goop. Ooh. DC 14? Maybe. I don't know. Revealing a 10-foot deep pit full. I don't want, a pit stop. Acidic slime. Oh, yes. What kind of slime? Green slime covering the wall, or brown? Wait, there are different types of slime in the Dungeon Master Guide. Like, I don't want to put ooze in there necessarily, but there's different types of dungeon hazards. Like, the Dungeon Master Guide describes dungeon hazards. I don't know where it was though. Dungeons. Maybe it's in dungeons. Building a dungeon. I feel like there's dungeon hazards somewhere. There they are, dungeon hazards. Brown mold, that's a lot of damage. Green slime. Let's just have it be covered with green slime. And that's how much damage they take. Yeah, it corrodes. Yeah, it corrodes your weapons and armor, wood and metal. Yeah, so it's covered. Yeah, I think the walls, I think the floor and walls are covered with green slime. Revealing a 10-foot deep pit whose floor and walls are covered with green slime. See the Dungeon Master's Core Rulebook. All right, and if you're in the pit, the ladder doesn't drop. The rung pulls loose and you fall off the ladder. You just fall. Oh, there's falling damage, yeah. The character takes 1d6 falling damage and is covered with green slime. I mean, at that point, I think you're just you're just gonna follow the rules here. Because it literally has rules. You take this damage and stuff. Let's rewrite this. Taking 5 1d10 acid damage. Just rewrite this stupid stuff. Is green slime in the SRD? I wonder if green slime is in the SRD. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right, that's good enough for the effects. What are the countermeasures? Can they spot the trap? Like, if they inspect the ladder, and you know your players are never going to search the ladder for traps. I mean, if they look for it, they're never going to inspect a ladder for traps, I guarantee you. A successful DC 14 Wisdom Perception check reveals that one of the ladder rungs is loose. And then we can say a successful DC. This might be a little more complicated. DC 17 intelligence investigation check reveals that I don't know. I don't know if you can actually determine how this trap works. What I'm envisioning is the mechanism for triggering it is inside the ladder, the ladder itself. Yeah, there's a trapdoor beneath the ladder. I don't know if you can actually, I don't know if you're gonna be able to find that stuff. The rung would look slightly different. They seem connected somehow. Yeah, but how? Like, the interior of the ladder itself is where the trap mechanism is. I don't think they'd be able to find it. You don't spot trapdoors. Yeah. Oh yeah. But you don't spot a trapdoor with an investigation check. You spot a trapdoor with a perception check. So I still don't like that. That's not how that mechanic works. We gotta keep moving. I've been sitting on this too long. Oh man. They're having fun. Look at these wagging the tails. Squirty Pie won. She like won. You guys, she just ran Squeaky off. She totally won. I can't believe that. Wow, she never wins. That's awesome. I'm out of coffee. Yeah, that's crazy. She never wins. What are we missing here? I'm so tired right now. I can't think straight. We just need countermeasures. So we already know how to get the slime off from you. You got to climb out of the pit somehow. Getting out of the pit. Yeah. I mean, how do you get out of the pit? You climb out of the pit. Like, I don't think I needed to spell that out. I don't think I need to write that out. It's not, yeah, but climbing is always an athletics check. That's like in the rules. You know, I don't want to. I feel like I don't have to rewrite the rules. Yeah, if you know the pit is 10 feet deep, then you know how to get out of it. You just climb out of it. All right, this is a mechanical trap. It is a simple trap. This is a nasty trap though, because it destroys your weapons and stuff. It does a lot. It keeps doing damage every round until it's scraped off, and then it damages you. It destroys your weapons. I definitely would not want to have this trap at levels 1 to 4. That's way too. This is a nasty trap. I wouldn't mind this level 5 to 10. I think level 5 to 10 would be okay. This is potentially deadly, you guys. I mean, this. Let's go back to our. This could be deadly. Well, is it gonna do that much damage? No, this is probably dangerous. This is probably a dangerous trap. More than likely, it's just dangerous. All right, we gotta name it. We gotta name it. Name it! What is the name of this trap? I've been slimed. Yeah, losing armor and weapons isn't deadly. It's not good. Stairway to slime. Ooh. You've been slimed. Yeah, Stairway to Slime sounds pretty cool. Stairway to Slime. All right, cool. We've done 4 of these. All right, let's get a 5th one done. Trap template. Just sit in a tub while someone poured slime on you? Oh, wow. Tired. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get roll again. Yeah, they did do a cat strike. You want to do the cat strike? Okay. We'll do a cat strike. Yeah, somebody cashed in a cat strike. Who was it? Oh yeah, Isaac did a cat strike. Yeah, let's do the cat strike. It sounds good. I like it. Well, I have to go open up my door upstairs. Hold on. I gotta open my door up. Some of the cats are upstairs, so I have to let them come down. This is the cat strike. Well, I don't know. I think this is all I'm gonna get. The other cats are not coming down. Gonna be more for these guys. Release the kitties. Oh, Elisa Goose, are you serious? Yeah. The poor barbarian. Well, that's a lot of reading for him to do, you know? They know it's a trap. It's not a trap. It's just free food. They should come down. I don't have any more coffee. I think I'm out of coffee. Yeah. Oh, we got a cat in the box too, man. We all hate on Snow White when she took an apple from a stranger. But if a stranger offered me free, untampered looking food, I'd probably take it. Well, we do that at Halloween, don't we? We do that at Halloween all the time. Yeah. I mean, we don't celebrate Halloween in our family either. Is Snow White hyphenated? Is it supposed to be hyphenated? I'm just curious. Oh yeah, the problem was she didn't wash the apple. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Snow White is hyphenated. I think it's just two words. Capitalized because it's a proper name. We got 3 cats fighting over the box. Orange is going, Squirty Pie is coming out. Orange is gonna go in. Squirty Pie already ate everything, but Orange is gonna go make sure. It's just gonna make sure. I think he's licking the bottom of the box. Wow. Wow. All right, you guys. Orange is so adorable. He's a moron. All right, let's do another trap here. I have Squeaky win in the box. Look at this. Squeaky jumps in and he's gonna lick the box. There's nothing in there. It's gone. All right. For the next trap, we have a house, a wolf howling, and a boy playing with dolls. Hey, Hinkus, what's going on? And get this going here. All right, what do you got? Curse of Strahd adventure? Maybe. A boy who cried wolf trap. The party hears a child crying for help. Ooh. I feel like I kind of like the idea of there being a boy in a room playing with dolls and crying. There is a small boy in the corner clutching 2 dolls to his chest and sobbing. Okay, that's the beginning. What's the trap? We're not doing lycanthropy. There's not going to be any inflicting of lycanthropy. That is something that is incredibly difficult for dungeon masters to handle in their games. So I'm not going to go there with the trap. Yeah, I think it's an illusionary. Okay, so there was a small... There is an illusory... Small boy in the... There we go. But what's the trap? Something with wolves? It doesn't have to have... I don't know. I don't want wolves to attack. I don't want there to just be wolves that attack. That doesn't seem satisfying to me. Now that's more interesting. It shrinks the PCs to doll size, and then a wolf enters the room. Oh, nice. Nice. And then it like eats them. Oh man, that's awesome. A cat is bad enough in that situation. Yeah. I like that idea. It shrinks them to doll size. That sounds cool. What triggers it though? Interacting with the boy, so the effect. Yeah, what triggers it though? If they interact with the illusion, if they interact physically with the illusion, touching it, yeah. Proximity, yeah, maybe it's proximity. Approaching within 5 feet of the illusion triggers the trap. Effect. When triggered, all characters, let's say all creatures within 20 feet of the illusory boy must make a, what is the enlarge? It's like a shrink or enlarge. Enlarge reduce. There we go. It's kind of like the enlarge reduce spell. Oh man. But it should turn him into tiny. It's a Constitution saving throw. Must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature is reduced to the tiny size, tiny size category. I don't know how, is reduced to tiny. Is shrunk to tiny size. Whoa. Hey, knock it off. Get out of there. I don't know what they're doing. They're like, the cats were all near like my router and router cables. So I was concerned. Like, what the heck are they doing back there? What are the effects though? On a failed save, a creature is shrunk to tiny size. What are the effects of that? A creature's size category is reduced to tiny, yeah. The creature's size category is reduced to tiny. What are the effects of that? Yeah, they're trying to sabotage me. Okay, so if you're reduced, I'm trying to brainstorm. If you're reduced to tiny size, then you're gonna have creatures so reduced have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. Oh, they can't use their weapons or armor. Oh, wow. Oh. And a failed save, the creature's size category is reduced to tiny, but none of their equipment is shrunk with them? Dude, if none of their equipment is shrunk with them, they would be like in trouble, man. They would be in such trouble. Nah. And none of their equipment is however, none of their equipment is shrunk with them. Okay. This is nasty. Rats. Yeah. None of their items. Creatures so reduced have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. I mean, what else? They deal like less damage, right? I mean, can you even do meaningful damage? They're not gonna have any weapons. They deal 1 damage with their attacks. You're like tiny and you're punching someone, you do 1 damage? Wow. Their move speed. Oh, yes. Have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. Their move speed is what? 10? Maybe 10 or something? Their movement is reduced by 1/4. Maybe just 1/4. Probably 5. They're, yeah, just say it's 5. Yeah, let's just do 1/4. Their movement is reduced by 1/4, and they deal only 1 point of damage with any attacks. There we go. Tiny is 10. If they have a speed of 30 feet and it reduces down by 1/4, that's about 10. Let's do 1/3. That way the math is easier. Because most characters are going to have a movement speed of 30. Okay. Furthermore, after the trap, triggering the trap opens a secret door that releases what? 1d4 wolves? Or it could just be cats. We could just release cats into the room. You want to put cats in the room? Yeah, maybe it's 2d4. 2d4 hungry cats into the room that immediately attack any shrunk creatures. Well, cats are tiny too. Who let the cats out? The cats are really cute, so it's a moral dilemma. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, countermeasures. I feel like, well, first of all, this is definitely a magical trap for the most part. Yeah, it's magical. It's simple. What level should this be at? What level does this feel like? Level 1 to 4. It doesn't feel like a high level trap for sure. It might be a 1 to 4. You think it's higher? Maybe 5 to 10. No, their equipment doesn't get shrunk with them. They lose their equipment. Yeah, it didn't get shrunk with them. This is like an equal trap. It doesn't matter. Well, yeah, maybe it does. I don't know. Yeah, the cats play with their prey first. Oh, nice. That's so sweet. All right, let's go with that. Their movement is reduced by 1/3. How is that not fixed? It's reduced by 1/3. Oh, 2/3. It's reduced by 2/3. There we go. Oh, it's probably easier to say reduced to 1/3. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to have I always do that. What's the DC for the Constitution saving throw? 14. Make it DC 14. Constitution saving throw. I guess we say 13. Maybe a 13. 32. All right. All right, what are the countermeasures? It's like splitting across pages. Thank you. Thank you. I think there's a way for me to fix that. Nope, that didn't do it. Outline? Nope, that didn't do it. Oh, crap. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? So you can spot the okay. So examining the boy and succeeding on a DC something in something intelligence investigation check reveals the illusion for what it is. It's investigation. That's the way that mechanic works. You could use dispel magic. Would you be able to determine that there's actually a trap there? Reveals illusion for what it is. Casting detect magic. Reveals the presence of the magical trap. Linked to the illusory boy. There we go. A successful DC 15 intelligence arcana check reveals the nature of the trap. I know exactly. If I know boots objects that the boots aren't normally trapped, they're trapped. If they try to help a boy, the boy's trapped. Yeah, these are totally messed up things. You would never in the ladder, you would never think to check these things for traps. No, you can inspect the boy from a distance if you wanted to. We could say casting dispel magic on the illusory boy. It doesn't get rid of the trap, but it like what do they call it? Suppresses the magical trap for 10 minutes. All right, how's that? How's that sound? I feel like this is pretty good. How does the spell revert? Oh, that's a good question. All right. This condition lasts for not too long because the cats are going to come out and fight you. Maybe like 1 minute. Maybe it's just like 1d4 minutes or something. It doesn't have to be that long. Because the whole idea is the cats come out and eat you. You just gotta survive for a few minutes, basically. It's permanent. No. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm too tired at this point, really, to know better. Give me a trap name. Name the trap. Name the trap. The boy who cried cat. Okay, it sounds like we're gonna do the boy who cried cat. The boy who cried cat. This is like dangerous at least, right? This, you know, this could be deadly. I kind of feel like at least dangerous. Oh no, it's probably not deadly. At least dangerous. You think it's deadly? You guys really think it's deadly? Yeah, the save is low. Their hit points remain the same, you guys. Their hit points don't change, and cats only do like 1 point of damage. Yeah, and it's only deadly if everyone fails. All you need is one. As long as you have one character that makes their save, this is not a problem. Cat can bite them and carry them. Oh, they're totally gonna bite them and take them away. Yeah. And the cats will eat them. Yes, totally. Yeah, I feel like it's probably only dangerous. There's gonna be at least a couple people that make their saving throws. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. All right, cool. So we did 5. We have the boots of sticking and snaring. We have mace in a box. Helm of the Catfolk, Stairway to Slime, and the boy who cried cat. Beautiful. That is awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I'm tired, man. I'm falling asleep. I forgot to include your name somewhere? Oh, I didn't forget, Dan. That was intentional, buddy. This is totally intentional. All right, yes, Hinkus. You should try to go back to sleep, and I'm going to go to sleep. So we're gonna raid somebody here. That's all we're gonna do. Oh, did you have fun flying potato? Cool. I'm glad you liked that, buddy. Oh, by the way, this will be posted on my website, thedmlayer.com as well, for you guys to use in your own games and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna raid somebody. Yeah. Let me find somebody here to raid.
You got that?
Oh, cool.
I got the guy.
This person's live. What are they doing?
It's hard.
Well, might go to those guys. Let me see if there's anybody here.
Guest is none other than Kel
Awesome,
Mitchell,
Nixon. I'm glad you.
catch up with
Dan's
him
already in bed.
in just
I'm glad.
a moment
I'm glad you have
because,
fun
man,
doing this, Nixon. That's
trust
cool,
me,
dude.
They're crushed.
No, don't catch a second wind. I know. Well, these guys are going right now. Did I? Well, what happened? Oh, these guys are done? Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't raid them. They just finished. Wow, these guys just finished. I was actually considering raiding them, and then they just finished. So I guess we're not raiding those guys. All right. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's go down to low numbers of viewers. See if anything looks interesting here. Looking for people with photos. Surviving Dark Sun. Veins of Ravnica. Oh, that's like that looks like Portuguese to me. The spicy dragon roll? What is this? The spicy dragon roll. Oh, we should do that one. I think I'm gonna do the spicy dragon roll. What do you guys think? How's that sound? Gem Kingdom Chronicles? I think we're gonna do the spicy dragon roll. Now you want sushi? Nice. All right, I'm gonna do this spicy dragon roll. I'll get this set up. We're gonna raid these guys. Raid channel, spicy dragon roll. All right, guys. Hop in that raid, and I'll see you guys all over there. Hang out for a little bit. But I'll be going to bed pretty soon. So thanks for hanging out with me, helping me make some traps, and I will see you on the next stream. Yeah. Bye-bye now.